Hey everybody, welcome to Torensu Monday Nights Live. Today we're playing some Castlevania 64 Legacy of Darkness in honor of Spoopy Month. It's getting close to Halloween. Next weekend I'm going to be very busy with KIT, and so I'm going to be bringing you a lot of Kumite and Tennessee coverage as I go there and participate. But in the meantime, I did want to do some Castlevania content for our loyal fans who have been with the channel forever. No problem, Kate. I'm glad you stopped by. You can check it out later. Hop in the Discord if you feel like it and discuss the video later. Mystic Knight, welcome. I'm glad you're finally getting to see it from the beginning. Are you one of the Mystic Knights from Tir Nanog? I sure hope so. That would be interesting. Oh Big says, hell yeah indeed. Playing Castlevania 64, that's always the case. And none of your business, can't wait. Well, I couldn't wait to get on here and show this to you. So I'm a big fan of 64 and Legacy of Darkness. They're all great games. I don't care what anyone in the 90s told you on the playground. They are great games. They were very ambitious. They nailed the atmosphere of Castlevania 100%. They do have some flaws. I'll admit they have some flaws. But they're still great games. I love them to death, and so we're going to play tonight. And what we're going to do is do hard mode. I've never done hard mode on stream. There are a few minute differences, especially in the early levels, besides the weapon and item drops. In particular, there's an extra boss fight that you only get on hard mode. Jaime, how you doing? It's good to see you again. Glad you stopped by. And so you're going to get to see that boss fight and all the extra stuff, and I'll try to call out the stuff that's different when I can. The biggest difference will be the enemy drops. And the first level is ironically one of the hardest because we have to fight that boss with almost no healing items and very little ammunition. But we're just going to see what we get. We might get lucky. I turn that down just a little bit so I don't blow my ears out by the end of the night. That's up to you, chat. Which outfit do you want? Do you want the Legacy of Darkness blue outfit, or do you want the Castlevania 64 classic green outfit? I'll give you guys about a minute to let me know which outfit you want. Do you want the blue outfit or the green outfit, essentially? Fortunately, there are no lewd ones. Jaime. Fortunately, they are all very wholesome. As you can see, we're going to pick hard. There it is. We picked hard. So you know I'm not trying to cheat you. So this is the default, and this is the original CV64. And in CV64, she has a Maria Renard outfit. I don't know why they took it out of this game for the blue one, but they did for whatever reason. But you guys get to pick. And if nobody picks, I'll pick. And I'm just going to go with the Castlevania 64 one probably, because it is the unlockable. Don't be shy, that's why I ask. So I'm going to give about 30 more seconds for outfit selection. I think we've shared the link everywhere. We're good to go. So Mystic Knight said you're finally catching this from the beginning. Do you mean the stream or do you mean the game? Kind of trying to decide if we want to watch cutscenes or not. Assuming this doesn't go to pot, it should not take me all 3 hours to finish. Hopefully we can play something else fun afterwards. Oh, the stream. Okay, gotcha. I was going to say, if you've been around, you've probably seen this one from the beginning. Okay, no takers on the costume, that's fine. I'm going to go with this one. This is a really loud book cover. So, fun fact. Yeah, I love Game Gear. Straight up. Fun fact about that book in the opening cutscene. I used a model ripper to rip the models from this game and the different maps. And during that scene, like the camera is facing a gigantic 3D model of a book. And it, like your control pad moves the menu around. So that's how that scene works. Henry was very obviously thrown together at the last second, Kate, and I think that's why. He's literally just Reinhardt with armor on the top, and then they took his gun weapon was just some unused code they had lying around for collar before he got axed. So they literally just slapped all that stuff together and was like, boom, fourth character. They should have just put collar in. I wouldn't have even minded if collar was like a bonus character like Henry, but they didn't even do that. They just gave us this kind of boring. I like Henry, but he's kind of boring just for what he is. Oh, once I get past this first level, I think I'll be okay. That's famous last words on stream, I think. The worst parts are here at the beginning because you have like no healing items and no ammo. And then there's a section at the very end, not at the very end, but in Castle Center, where there's a set of bone pillars guarding a gear you need to walk around. And if you get hit one time, you die. And so you can almost soft lock, but not really if you don't have the right equipment. But we do not fear Castlevania 64, so we're just going to dive right in. And so we're going to be picking up pretty much everything that the game will allow us to have, because we're going to need it. And this isn't really a speed run, it's just a, hey, let's play some fun games run. Nice homing, Carrie. Skipping that because that's literally just a cutscene of a door opening, so if you miss that, you'll be okay. That's a very lucky drop. Power-ups are somewhat rare, so if we can get one to start out, that's really good. We may actually see daylight on this first stage, which is very rare. Most people just plow right through this stage and you never see any of the daylight areas. But we need to farm stuff, so that's what we're going to do. To make this as unpainless as possible. I'm also very out of practice at this game. I haven't played it since earlier today. I had to start a new file and unlock everything. So I just ran through very quickly with Henry to make sure Best Girl, Carrie Fernandez, was unlocked. I mast, rotate the mast. So see, we're in pretty good shape jewel-wise. We got 60 jewels. My next hope is that we can farm at least a level 3 knife, a kniff. That would be optimal. The knife is not the best, but for the first boss, what you can do is cut his arms off, and that will stun him long enough to stop him from doing his most dangerous attack a bunch of times. You gotta have some like Dark Souls, like enemy animation locks in skill to dodge this first boss. I'm gonna pick that up even though we're gonna drop it soon. Alright, we're good to go. That's about as good as it's gonna get. 65 jewels, full health, full power up. Of course, if we die, we're gonna lose it, but can't be helped. It's just really important to try and not take damage here. Yeah, I'm gonna save. The range on that. Sometimes those chests have items, but not currently, so. Like I said, the main thing is we want to stay at full health here. Ah! There we go. That is literally just a scene of Carrie being like, oh, there's a hole in the boat, it's leaking. Yeah, you could tell I haven't played this in a while. I've forgotten some of the quick jumps and grabs. Yeah, there's one knife. And there should be a second one on the ledge outside, so... And so basically the strategy will be to knock his arms off and punch him in the face with bolts. It's pretty much the same, except for there's a giant FU bone tower which is on the top of some gears. If you manage to have a level 2 axe, you can swat them pretty easily, but if not, it's very difficult. And you kind of have to do some tomfoolery to get rid of them. But that's alright, we'll figure that out when we get there. We've still got a little bit before that. We'll go ahead and save just to make it harder on ourselves if we die. Although the boss spawns slimes, which can actually drop power-ups and things. So no level 2 knife, okay. Bummer, it's alright. And that's the attack that's going to give us the most trouble, is that right there. We're going to go ahead and go grab. Oh gosh. We do have one more roast chicken we can use. There it is. Oof! Oh, that was just bad timing. I was in the middle of trying to hit his arm and he grabbed me again. That's not good, Bob. Yeah, this attempt is dead. It's alright, we still have our knife. Our bolt will be a little bit weaker, but that's fine. This time I'll try to do a little bit better job of not taking so many hits. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, we took a quarter of his health off without having to worry about dodging an attack, so that's kind of... Wow. And like I said, this is the hardest part. Once you can get past this, it gets a lot easier until it gets hard again. Oh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Ah! Thanks for that. No! Boom! Oh, he killed me. I gotta work on my aim with the knife, and then we'll chop his arm off. We'll be good. Like, I know it's hard mode, but did they really have to make the beginning this hard? Oof. Yeah, just do that attack again. Thank you. No! If you're doing anything but standing still, when he goes for that grab, you just get grabbed. That's it. Also, it locks you out of the menu, so you can't heal during the middle of it. It's great. Oh no! That attack is like the worst. I have yet to find a consistent way of dodging that other than like stutter stepping, which is very painful. I don't like having to do it. If I can just get the arm cut off thing going, it'll be fine. Yeah, his arm is super fragile if you hit it right on. Yeah, so there we go. That's what we gotta do. Just see what he does. Get hit by it, and then you can attack. Oh, what a drop. It would be a real shame to waste this. No! I'm only 12 years old, please. How could you do this to a 12-year-old girl? We've almost got him. Let's get a nice big chunky bolt ready. Okay. That was fair. Alright, let's go. Watch me be 100 short of some kind of gold item I need later. I swear there's no way to dodge that reliably. Oof. That boss is... The problem with that boss was hitting it, if I remember correctly. And this is the first one, by the way, the hardest one in the game. They get a lot easier after this, just because you have like no resources here. Yeah, that's the one saving grace. Part of the problem is that Carrie is constantly trying to aim the knives for the head when we don't want to hit the head. We want to hit the arms. I think I may try to walk. Oh, he locks in on me. Alright, let's go straight. Go, Carrie. This is so bad. Just instant, bam. It's like Emerald Lagasse, just bam, kick your Carrie up a notch. Send her into orbit. We're very close. Dadgummit, Carrie. No, please don't do this one again. Okay, we might can kill him on the next cycle before he attacks. Alright, he's dead. Nope! Hey Mom, the bridge is out. I hate this game so much. Oh no. Oh no. You have no idea. I don't even want to think about the narrow hallways at the end of Parasite Eve. Oh, I side hopped that last one. Whatever, game. Yeah, there we go. It's more like 3D adventures and getting shot up in the air by a dragon. Go, Carrie. Oh gosh. We're running out of platform here. Straight into it. I think we used both our chickens. Yeah, we're done for. Okay, into the water. I cannot believe we fell into the water after we beat him earlier, and now we have to do it again. Actually, I can believe it because it's my stream. You guys saw that first bolt didn't even do any damage, right? There's like no way to dodge that 100%. It's just not. If anybody knows the correct way that you're supposed to dodge that, please let me know. Yeah, give me the power up. I jumped! You're kidding me! There is no way to dodge that. It is impossible. Why is the first boss the hardest one? Reinhardt has a much easier time here because the whip, you can kind of aim it at the arms a little better. What are you doing, Carrie? I pressed jump. Jump. Jump, 12-year-old. You can be literally flying 30 miles an hour in the opposite direction of that blast, and it's still going to hit you sometimes. It's like no way to get around it. Oh, apparently she likes him because she jumped in the water earlier after we had him beat. Why does he pick to do this 300 times every time I fight him? Like, I love you, Konami Computer Entertainment Kobe, but you guys had enough camera trouble as is, so maybe not program a special mechanics boss fight here. You know, maybe. Yeah, that's all the characters. They couldn't get jumping animations figured out for this game. Like, they all do, like, jumping jacks. Like, if you've ever seen those, like, corporate workout videos that companies in Japan do, they all jump like that. Kill me. He just does it again. I wish there was like a consistent pattern, but there's not. It's almost like it's completely random with a bias toward that blue blast attack that's so hard to dodge. If you do manage to dodge it, though, he like stuns himself for a little bit, which is nice. Here, let's go over here. Jump, Carrie, jump! Why is there so much lag after shooting a bolt? It's impossible. You cannot dodge that attack. You cannot dodge it. I refuse to believe otherwise. Maybe it's like a, maybe there's like one where you jump and one where you just stand still, because it almost looks like he shoots to the side or something. Yeah, let's just take that in the face every time he does it. No, Carrie just uses the generic sub-weapons. She's not like Maria. That would require more effort to be put into this game by Konami, so... Yeah, there's a grab. Just a free grab. Good job. This guy grabs more than Zangief. Is that the secret? To just go over there and hide? Is that it? Because if we just didn't have to worry about that, we could weather the rest of these attacks. Nope, that's not the trick. It's like the Dark Souls of Castlevania. Did you see Carrie land on top of him for a second? Maybe I need to do a plunging attack. Do you think that would do enough damage? Of course, all the items that I spawned disappeared during that. And Maria's dragon weapon does so much damage, too. Jump, Carrie. LF, how you doing? Long time no see. Oh, this trash boss. I just would like to play the rest of the game, thank you. Oh, level 3. Jump, Carrie! Why are you so useless? Jump! Okay, this game is just like pulling up new attacks to use at this point. I've never seen him do a double grab. Never. Why? You can see the lines where Dracula put the plastic water together down there. Alright. Jump over the grab. Cut off the arm. Spam damage. Wait till he pops up again, see what he does. Side hop into the blast. An axe. Those are super rare and actually useful. Let him have it, Carrie. We can do this. Alright, we're just going to stay down here because we're super close. Okay, he's dead. Every Monday, like usual, just different stuff. It's the first time I've played this in a while. Now that we're actually out of the stupid part of the game, we can actually start to enjoy the run a little bit. These guys are deceptively tricky. They will knock you off into that water if you aren't careful. Oh my goodness, the guy's teabagging me too. I cannot believe we got that axe to drop. That's super lucky right there. Yeah, the axe is a game changer, and especially if we can manage to find the level 2 and 3 axe. I'm hoping that we can have one for Actrice, but I'm doubtful. It'd be great if one of these bone boys here could drop a power up for us. Red jewels are welcome as well. Oh! This boss actually has a one-hit KO attack on hard mode. But I don't think she uses it until the final form. It's fairly easy to dodge, but if you do get hit by it, you're dead in one hit. Oh, whatever, skeleton. Thanks a lot. Again, there's lots of speedrunning things we could do to get to this bridge faster, but I don't want to fall in the river here. The skeleton spawns out of the wall over there. You'll be glad to know that Tiger Man is just as useless as he is on the other modes here. Ah, LF, I see you too are a man of culture. Everyone knows this is the best Castlevania. I like how they give you a cure ampule here, but you won't see poison for like another 2 or 3 levels. Thanks a lot. Next semester I'll be 35. Alright. See, that was an axe in the normal mode. Now it's just a crappy knife. The level 3 knife is serviceable, but just serviceable, not like something you want to use long term. There's a very dangerous strat to get down here faster, but we're just going to take the safe route. While the camera loses its mind. I skipped a cutscene there, but it's literally just showing you the gate that you need to open or go through that's now open. I enjoy Lament of Innocence. I'll load that up about once or twice a year and play it. It's a fun game. Curse of Darkness isn't bad either. It's just a dungeon crawler. It's not really a game like this. There's actually, hey Elijah, there's actually another shortcut, but it puts you at 1 health if you do it correctly. So I'm just doing the, and it's also difficult to do, so I'm just taking the safer one. I think I played through this level the full way like once my whole life. Yeah. The one-hit kill is the gigantic overhead swing. It kills in 1 hit on the hard mode. It's one of those few subtle differences I was mentioning. And that can poison you on hard mode. I guess that's why they provide you with the Cure Ampule, now that I think about it. Because poison is actually kind of dangerous here. I've got several, so you'll have to check the channel. I've got several live videos, and I've got several just like videos of this. Yeah, that level is way too long. I've never messed with it. I remember Find Your Channel searching some content about Castlevania. Here in Brazil, we don't have good videos talking about that game. That's a shame. It's a good game. I wish more people... I mean, it's got problems, yes, but I don't think people saw it for what they were trying to do with it. They just said, oh, the camera's hard to control, and I can't be bothered to learn how to do that, so I'm just going to quit. There's Bloody Tears playing in the background, ever so slightly. Alright, I'm hoping that we can make it to the next level in a decent time, so we're not stuck waiting on a certain time-based event to occur, but it is what it is. Ow. We gotta watch it because some bats will try to spawn knives to trick you into dropping your axe. So we don't want that. Ah. As for artificial difficulty, in a lot of places they just added like bone pillars that spam fire to make it quote unquote harder. I love the Henry version of this level because you pretty much just go straight to the end and it's so nice. This boss should be fairly easy. I think this is actually faster than the charge bolts. And I do hate to miss those goodies, but there's probably a knife hidden somewhere in them, so we got to be careful. That's just a cutscene of Carrie opening those bars, so you're not missing much there. No, I don't want that. Give me the jewels. That's not good, but we get our health back when we finish the level, and there's no more bosses, so it's okay. I'm really bad about doing that because I get ahead of myself and I jump down there without looking. I ain't afraid of no bone pillars. Do. Please don't copyright strike me. Alright, this is the tricky one. You have to watch this one. It will try to get you. Just jump is the safest way I've found to do that. Yeah, we're not going to make it to watch that cutscene in a timely manner, I'm afraid. See, that's a trick. You jump on that and you're like, oh, it's going to jump so I can get on it. But it doesn't. It just turns over and kills you. Yeah, we would have to make it to Rosa by 6 a.m. So that means we get to do some courtyard exploration later. We're going to get full health here in a second, so the Cerberus dog shouldn't be too bad. Your castle's looking a little two-dimensional there, Dracula. It's too bad they cut out Dracula's voice here so that they could insert Cornell's intro voiceover. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Carrie already took care of that for us in the cutscene, so we don't have to do it. Yeah, this time I'm actually going to look before I leap so that I don't go flying in there and kill myself. There's actually flavor text on those bags in CV64 that they took out there for some reason. I think it was just an oversight when they started messing around with the levels that Cornell and Carrie and Reinhardt use, I think. I don't have anything to confirm that. Cerberus dogs. Ow. There we go. A little bit costlier than I would have liked, but it's okay. His head came off. I'm actually not going to pick that up because if we die, we may need to come back and grab that later. And if we pick it up, it will not be in that tombstone anymore. Gonna need a few healing items for the actrice fight in particular later is one that we need to be saving up for. In case you're wondering, we're just doing a little bit of farming because we've got a little bit of in-game time before a cutscene we need to watch happens. Now, okay, now how did he spawn up there? Should be good. Boy, that guy was tough, huh? I think that one over there is empty, actually. Not the one above, just the invisible one. What do you mean? Which one are you talking about? What invisible what? Oh, I don't know if this will... I just saw your earlier comment. Okay. I think they took that out of Legacy of Darkness, and probably for that reason. It may still be up there. But I definitely know what you're talking about in the vanilla version. That's there. So yeah, we need to be in this room, but we need to be at like 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. So right now we can't do anything in here. But we can go farm, which will help us tremendously later. It's also a boss we can go ahead and get rid of so that he doesn't bother us later. You would think they would have nerfed the jewel drop rate for these guys on hard mode, but they don't, so they're still a great way to farm. See, now we got level 2 axe with 81 gems. Are in good shape. It's this guy again. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that cutscene, but basically this guy walks in and he's like, "Oh, I need help." And Carrie's like, "Oh, why?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm actually a vampire." Because he doesn't have a reflection. And so you murderate him, and then that's the end. And you say, "Oh, but you wasted gems." Well, it's okay. We'll just come grab one here. Storeroom key. More whip cracks than a rodeo in Texas in this room. It would be neat if you could like break the pictures or something to stop them from coming back, but they won't. Konami likes to use real artwork scans in their games, so these pictures are probably pictures from real life, but good luck finding what they are. It looks like the palace at Versailles or something like that. Alright, so we're going to go to the Rose Garden. I'm going to speed up time for you guys' sake. Just so we don't have to sit here quite so long. Still going to have to sit here a minute. And now we play the waiting game. If only there was a way to speed this section up. A lot of speedrunning of this game revolves around this section because you have to time it so that you get here at an optimal time. Depending on the character and the route, there's a lot of like item drop manipulation, or you have to go and get a certain item from a certain place. It just depends. One thing I like about this game that's strange is like the weather effects outside all the windows. Like, it's probably just because they used a very cheap, like, it's probably just like a square with like a wind cloud texture rotating around it, but it really gives you this feeling of like this otherworldly castle, and even though it's dangerous, like outside is even more dangerous at the moment. It's like it's just kind of hurtling through some void somewhere. See some weird skybox screwery going on up there too. Hey man, how you doing? Hadn't seen you in a bit. Saw you playing some Tekken earlier, but enjoy passing out. And I'm going to attempt to have a good stream. Thank you. You need to log on and switch from the backup clan so we could get you in the real one. The new update came out yesterday. Alright, that cutscene should start any second now. Actually, in about 30 in-game seconds it will. Five, four, three, two, one. Yep. Do 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 do. There's several cutscenes where Carrie cranes her neck at like an uncomfortable position. There's one notable scene in 64 where her neck like twists in the opposite direction of where she's supposed to be looking. They fixed it in this one though. I know the technology allows for it because Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask did it. They should have really given the characters the ability to blink because it just makes the models look kind of weird. And it's very static that they don't blink. Well, I mean, the drawbridge is closed. It's not like she could leave if she wanted to. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of that. So we're going to skip it in the sake of saving time. Basically, Carrie just stares blankly, and Rosa walks off and disappears, and then that's the end. But fortunately, that's the last really time-based event we have to fool with for the rest of the game. Here's the MVP of the whole story right here. So Vampire Hunter Liquid Ocelot here has the key we want, but he won't give it to you unless you've been to the other cutscene. And it's best to talk to Rosa before you talk to him, because if you talk to him and then go back to wait on Rosa, he will actually be sleeping in the bed in the room until morning. Which either proves that he is extremely incompetent or that Konami really wanted to show people they knew how to do a day-night system with like differing NPCs. You presume too much. This is one of those conversations that when Carrie has it with Vincent, it almost sounds like she's talking to somebody else because it just doesn't match up. So we have to talk to him again. Carrie stares blankly at him, doesn't even bother looking at his face. Ooh, good thing we didn't pick that up. Yeah, see? Dude's just straight up sleeping. With his eyes open because of the aforementioned blinking problem I described earlier. Chicken. We got max jewels. There's no reason to fight them. That's Renan just offering us the contract. You guys have all seen that. This is going to be the fun part. I may actually use a roast chicken here because we don't want to die and lose our power-ups. And the Frankenstein Gardener here does a ton of damage. And we also have 9 chicken legs already. So might as well use them because if we find another one, we won't be able to take it. Oh, I guess it would help if I had gotten the key first, huh? Why didn't you guys tell me I forgot to get that key? You thought I was going to do like some magic clip through the door tech, didn't you? That's what it was. You just had the utmost faith that I was going to surprise you by glitch clipping through that gate. The table that disappears for that fight respawns if you leave this room and come back in. Most players will never see that beyond their first time playing the game. Now we are well equipped though with the key that we need and we have almost full health. I don't anticipate getting caught by the Frankenstein Gardener. The dogs will be more of a threat, but it's fine. Carrie and Reinhardt have this section really easy. It's pretty much just a straight shot and you don't have to wait on Henry's slow self, so you can just run straight to the exit. Malice actually will always run ahead of you. See you later, dogs. We do have a unique boss fight coming up, so if you've never played hard mode, there's something you probably haven't seen here up ahead. Ooh, that was a close one. No, Carrie, no. Down. Oof. That's always nerve-wracking. Okay, here comes the optional boss right after this cutscene. So if you're listening in another tab and you want to see some hard mode exclusive content, pop on over for just a second. This is the cutscene I was telling you about. Carrie's head turns the wrong direction in the vanilla 64 version, but they fixed it so she actually looks at Malice in this. Yeah, watch out for the demons in the forest. Nothing personnel, kid. Alright, so if you've been playing on normal and you're just checking out hard mode, you're like, oh, let me go back and do the rest of the level. When suddenly, I said when suddenly, there it is. And there it is. So this is one of the few times where this guy will stay down permanently so you can actually look. Go right now and pull up some pre-release screenshots of Collar, the unused CV64 character. Look at his chainsaw arm and then compare it to this. And you'll see it's literally the same thing. Like that's the texture that was going to be Collar's chain gun, or chainsaw arm rather. Like that was it, dead to rights. But this was the guy. They just kind of made him look more Frankenstein-y. Yeah, it really is. Like it makes a little sense. Unfortunately, it gets kind of borked because when you go back into the maze later, if I remember correctly, they still chase you. So it's like it is, but it isn't. It's a nice little useless sun card there. It's also kind of curious to me that the pathing in this area, like the level design kind of encourages you to walk back through the mansion. Because if you're a kid, when you were a kid like me playing this, I was very bad about getting lost in the hedge maze. And so the way that I always figured out to get through it was once you lead Malice out, walk back through the mansion and take, I think it's like the first or second right. And that leads to the copper door, which leads to the exit. But you can actually get there through going back the other way, even though the game encourages you almost by virtue of the level design to walk through the mansion. But it's easier just to do this if you're not speedrunning. If you're running it, you need to go back through the other way. It's quicker. See, I told you we'd replace our roast chicken. So purifying. Hopefully we do not screw this fight up so badly that we need it. This is the same cutscene as before. Ouch. I tried to get her before she transformed. The bats here do shoot lightning bolts as opposed to the normal ones that she normally spawns. There we go, that's it. Make sure we grab these goodies here. The jewels are very important, especially while we have this nice level 2 axe. We're probably going to screw up and lose it eventually, but while we have it, we want to take full use of it. If we could make it to Actrice with this, that's extremely, like, call me Go West, because I'm being the king of wishful thinking there. I'll get over this stage, I know I will. Not going to risk dying to go get whatever that lane power up over there is. Oh yeah, the other one just hides around the corner. Reason being, I think they wanted to make sure you found this switch over here. So this guy just guards it, so you have to come over there to kill him. Before the fight boss even ends. That reminds me. Forgot to put the game title in. There we go. Oh no. There's actually, Cosby Core, there's actually a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas mod that lets you play as Carrie, so I'm sure there's a Halloween costume out there somewhere for you. CV64 Speedrunner Music Box did a 24-hour stream once, and she cosplayed as Carrie the whole time. Nice try, Blue Skeleton. What you doing, camera? Alright, this part can be kind of nasty just because of the camera. Yeah, you haven't seen Walmart's Castlevania 64 costume collection? I mean, they have one of Scorpion, so they gotta have one for this game, right? Actually, it's been a few years since I've seen the Mortal Kombat ones. I think that was just a Mortal Kombat X thing. I'm sure this year they're doing this game, though. The camera, by the way, is 100% better right here in this version. In the vanilla, the camera is atrocious right there. Oh, cheap shot alert. Ocarina of Time stream. Who told you about that? Who have you been talking to? Have you been talking to the Blades? I bet they're trying to lead you from the path of wisdom. Actually, I think I have to go back over there first, if I remember correctly. And I may not, but we're going to check since this is a lot easier. Oh no, it's this side first. Okay. Well, you guys saw it. I went to the wall and she didn't grab it, so... That's alright. This puts us back closer to our destination anyway. Here we go. I forgot that the Medusa head spawns there on hard to stop you from taking the shortcut, presumably. So we'll just do it the developer intended way. Ow. Oh, you idiot. Get the axe. I hate this game so much. I'm going to end this stream and just become a Minecraft streamer. I can just play Minecraft and cuss a lot, and at least all the kids will watch me. Minecraft, that's what the kids are watching these days, right? Well, I tried. I've been playing my Khajiit character named after my own Tennessee whiskers, trying to reach 100 smithing. If you're playing on PC, there's a... I don't know what the mod is, but there's a mod that lets you make necklaces for like 10 gold pieces. And it makes grinding to 100 smithing much more bearable, but at the same time still fair because you're having to spend a lot of money to do it. And that mod just made getting to 100 smithing 100% more enjoyable. Wait, why did I even get up there? Why didn't I just jump directly over? I'm such an idiot. Sure is Lizard Man in here. Look at those chumps. See you later, Lizard Man. Beat it, Konami. That whole Lizard Man ambush doesn't happen on the normal mode. You just go over there unabated, nothing happens to you. Fortunately, you clip through those chains there, so you don't have to maneuver in between them. Hey, that man dropped a power up. And if I remember correctly, that actually waits till you get close to it before it drops. So you can't just gung-ho it through it and beat it on timing. You actually have to wait, let it fall before you can jump through it. And once again, let me just state again how much better the camera is in the Legacy of Darkness version right here. In 64, it just goes all over the place. It has no idea what it's doing right there. This should be good enough to beat this boss. Although we may farm bats for a second while we wait on the time. Minecraft and Roblox Torensu toy review. Yeah, that's where I rented it from too for the first time. Like nowhere around here got Legacy. Like I remember seeing it and wanting it like in magazines and stuff, but nowhere around here got it. I didn't buy this game like to own a copy until I had my second job out of college and I got a raise and I was feeling a little spicy, so I went on Amazon and bought a used one. Alright, let's go ahead. Fortunately, Carrie's boss can't one-hit kill you, at least as far as I know. It will try to poison us, but that's okay because we have an axe. This boss has like the coolest death animation in the game. Other than that, she's fairly uneventful. She can turn you to stone, much like Electric Light Orchestra. Ooh, a power-up. Gimme. Turn to stone. When Reinhardt is gone, I turn to stone. Okay. She's helping us out with our jewels, which is nice. Got the old Snyder family jewels here. But as you can see, she's just not very dangerous, especially for Carrie. She just kind of run around like a crazy person and shoot her with magic bolts. Now that go invisible attack, I believe that is exclusive to hard mode. I don't think she will do that on the regular. Could be wrong, but... There we go. Oh, we picked up the knife. No. It's all right. We'll go with it. We'll just go with it. We don't care. Who cares? I don't even care. You thought Symphony of the Night was like this game? Oh yeah, Jaime, I should do toy reviews. Why don't I do that right quick? Hey guys, welcome back to Torensu Toy Reviews. Today we're looking at Mortal Kombat Smoke. You can see here this is Mortal Kombat Smoke. I don't know if the glare will let you see that. But this is really interesting because it's kind it's like the MK, almost MK2 looking smoke, but they've got the MK3 picture on the background with the MK1 select screen. And it promises me 15 points of articulation. So that's interesting. And the funny thing about this, the action figure itself is called Mortal Kombat Smoke. And the character's name on the back is called Mortal Kombat Smoke. If you look at like the Scorpion one, he's not Mortal Kombat Scorpion, he's just Scorpion. So they had some sort of printing error, obviously. I found this at I think it was a Walgreens in the Mississippi Delta of all places. Oh boy, it's the Motorbone boys. Like 10 or so years ago, I was down that way, had to go to CVS for something or another. And I think we were waiting on a prescription or something. And as I was perusing, there's this Mortal Kombat action figure of Smoke just sitting there. Our goal here will be to find an axe as soon as possible. Let me kill these vampires and I'll see what brand it is. I wouldn't watch any anime around other people. Why not? Let's see. This is Jazzwares, which I believe they make a lot of like cheap licensed goods. But it was like the first time I'd seen an MK action figure since this guy here. So when Mortal Kombat 3 first came out, I was at a freaking KB Toys. I don't even think that's around anymore. Was at a KB Toys with my mom and saw that, and she bought that for me. And I've kept it to this day. No clue what the original brand or anything was since I lost all the packaging and all that. But basically when I moved out, I took all the gaming like memorabilia that had survived and used as decorations for my game room. That included you haven't watched anime since being in a relationship? I don't know. I just never was a big anime fan. Like, if I find a good anime, I'll watch it. And I don't really care what my wife thinks. Like, she knows I like gaming and nerdy things, so I don't really think she would care either way. But this is the nasty section I was talking about right here. And another reason why we didn't want to lose our axe. Which is why we may come back and do this part later once we found an axe. It's faster to do this first, but without something to kill those guys with, we're going to be in a pickle. Fortunately, we can farm Lizard Room and try to get one. This room is all just like backtracking anyway. Ah. Yeah, see, there we go. No problemo. Those guys drop an axe fairly often. If we could get a level 2 or 3, that's optimal. I just speak it and it happens. Look at this. You just cannot stop me. The problem is we're probably not going to get to keep it because we're probably going to die. And look at all the axes. It's like raining axes. Where my Julia mains at? It's mad axes up in here. Shoutouts to Bump, the only Julia main I know. Actually, he's all Lydia now, so no shout out to Bump. Oh yeah, Storm Collectibles has some sweet Mortal Kombat stuff, but it's so expensive. Like that Mortal Kombat smoke figure that I got, that I still kept in the box, was like $5 maybe, brand new. I really want that Storm Collectibles. They have a smoke, robot smoke, which is really cool. Yeah, just watch me one-shot these two losers. Decided to replay Legacy of Darkness after 8 years. Been replaying it these last 2 weeks. Ironically, I still need to finish Carrie's missions. The Bone Dragons are exclusive to hard mode. Yes, they are. Carrie can kind of deal with it because she has a bolt and she can squeeze shots in if she's really patient. Reinhardt pretty much has to use a sub-weapon. Or just die. He can do that. Really good, actually. You received the key. Gonna skip that cutscene because you've all seen it. You all know that Malice is evil. It's a roast chicken hidden in there. I don't know, I've always been a fan of like gothic adventures like this, so Castlevania has always been right up my alley. And this was like the first 3D one. Ugh. You know, Konami Computer Entertainment Kobe went hard when they were bold enough to use the title screen music in a level. To be fair, it does have some variation off the title screen version, however. Oh yay, Lizard Room again. Hooray. So while we have this level 3 axe, I'm probably going to attempt to bring the magical nitro down for the other area with me. Maybe that's why this room gets giving so many axes on hard mode, because that's what they want you to do, is use the axes to break those bone pillars. What do you guys think about that new Castlevania that's in development? Do you think it's going to be any good? I just hope it's not a microtransaction riddled mess. Like, I know they're going to be selling like wall chicken and stuff in the in-game store because Konami, but maybe it'll be good. Yeah, the auto lock is like your best and worst friend in this game. When it works, it's amazing, and when it doesn't, it just screws you over so hard. Oh, really? What was that dude doing waiting up there? I guess it's to stop you from taking the shortcut, but who cares? I don't use the shortcut. It's a great way to die. You ever heard of James Bond, No Time to Die? Well, that's a great way to die, is to try that shortcut. The holy water actually can kill the quote-unquote invisible lizards that spawn down there later. The ones that just guard your shots and then spit fire at you to try to blow you up. You can kill them with that. Oh, we should use a chicken. So we have 9. We don't want to waste them. On hard mode, we're going to need them because there's that nasty boss gauntlet at the end. And then there's Actrice, who is going to chew up some items. Actrice is not really hard, just kind of time consuming. Best I remember. No, I have not yet picked up +3 holy water at any point during this run. Probably could have. They missed an opportunity for a good pun there by spelling Carrie with like Carrie's name, but they didn't. That's a good question. I think I like the 64 version of Tower of Sorcery better. Just because the graphical fidelity is slightly higher in the 64 version of the game. And that's a very pretty level. It's a little bit more fair in Legacy of Darkness. They took some of the harder stuff out. True. The hard part for me is going to be this section right here. Let's see. Oh, there's no lizards on the ground in this one. It's just the one guy over here. Yeah, see, he's going to guard all our shots. But fortunately, we don't have the ground lizards, so it's not near as tough. Yeah, that seems fair, right, guys? Kaboom! I got 99 crystals, but a level 3 axe ain't one. I should have hit him one more time and then ran for it, I think. Or thrown the axe. That might have held him in place just a little bit longer. I'm more worried about the bone dragons. We'll get past that idiot. But the bone dragons are going to be the kicker. And we saved the game, so that means we're locked in. Thank goodness for Carrie's magic bolts, right? Because Reinhardt can't do this. Ooh, okay. See, that's annoying, but I would think putting the 3 lizards at the bottom would be harder. But anyway. Yeah, we were able to whack them, so let's get back, let them stop firing. De-aggro. Got one. Back it up, back it up. All right. What you doing, camera? Can we... No, we may have to get closer and start shooting at him once we get around. Okay. That's fine, we'll do that. Can also duck if we need to, I think. So as soon as I get line of sight on this guy, maybe I can hide. No, we're pretty much gonna have to blast him as soon as we get close, or we're gonna die. Die, bone pillar. Okay. Whew. He's gone. The hitbox on these, like, that determines whether you get squished or not, is insanely finicky. I've like been not even touching it, just kind of perusing the edge a little bit and just getting blown sky high across the room. So I always hate this part. Okay, that's done. Now we just gotta dodge the motor bone boys. And after that, this level is done. It's just some backtracking and like a brain dead puzzle. Here we'll... Hopefully we'll even farm our level 3 axe again too. I may make an explicit point to do that. I like the 64 version of Tower of Sorcery. Do you remember the gigantic yellow crystals in the secret room? Cornell has a nice dual tower setup. The green glow was nice. I do remember the big yellow room. Cornell is sadly my least favorite quest, just because of how much stuff they recycled. Like, he was supposed to be their big brand new campaign, and they just totally phoned it in, which was kind of eh. Oh, we got very lucky. We got super lucky. So the reason we got lucky is that motorcycle skeleton there has a machine gun sidecar. And normally he comes straight at you. So what you have to do to have a chance to survive is kind of like, if he goes this way, you need to get on this side of the pillar and like run by him to the door. Because he has so much health, you're not going to be able to kill him before he gets a shot off. But in this case, he spawned facing away from us. So it's just super lucky. Okay, this level's pretty much done. Unless we just get like pants on head unlucky against some of the bosses, this level's done. Fill our jewels back up. The camera doesn't know what's going on there. Reinhardt gets Cerberus dog, so it's debatable who has it worse right here. I would say Carrie, just because the dogs tend to stick to this side of the hallway. Whereas that motorcycle skeleton will always spawn down there next to Carrie, so she's very liable to get hit. What in the world? Let go of me. Oh, there was a zombie on the other side. That's what had me. Thanks for the power-up. The worst level in the game has got to be Art Tower. That level is just... No, it's not Art Tower. That's the second worst. The worst is Tower of Ruins. That level is just awful. It's another title screen music level. You just wander around looking for switches. It's got tons of traps to waste your time. It's just not a fun level. There's a gold. Carrie loves gold. So this is what I talk about with backtracking. So there's just a lot of backtracking. Alright, give me the axe. The axe was fat. Come on. We'll get at least one more chance if I don't go farm. Okay, there's one. That will make the boss of this level infinitely more tolerable. Both of them, if we have the level... Even level 2 axe would be fine, but the 3 would be optimal. It's alright, we got level 2, we'll get 3 on the way back. In the original game, the ghosts only spawn after you pick up Mandragora, useful if you want to grab the roast beef. I didn't know that. I always thought it was based on the character, like Carrie got ghouls and Reinhardt got ghost or something like that. Let's farm jewels right quick. Take our government mandated hit by this trap here. Oh, we got it. What do you know? That blows up, in case you were wondering. That's really harsh. There's a roast beef there, and they replaced it with a 100 gold on the hardest difficulty. Most of the others are roast chickens instead, but that one's just a straight up money bag. Is that the first time that sentence has been uttered in history? Most of the others are, no, it's a roast beef, but that's just a straight up money bag now. The gold piece, the red piece, and this piece. Fortunately, we have nothing to blow us up as we walk down the castle, so no real reason to save right there. Oof. Sometimes they don't drop something till their body's almost completely gone, so. This should be enough for the 2 bosses here. I do worry about Control Crystal and Tower of Science. And of course there's Actrice coming up sooner than later. And then we'll be very close to the end. There's our level 3. Oh, I ran away. I tried to jump it. There we go. Alright. With any luck, that's the almost last time we'll have to fight those vampires there. Ah, it's the Motorbone boys. When you leave a room, sometimes, well not sometimes, all the time, enemies freeze in place and unload. So sometimes you can get into these scary situations where you open a door and there's an enemy staring right at you when you go into first person to open the door. Right, we're back here. Let's save. Nice. Oh no, we've been poisoned for the first time in the whole run. Where's my 7 cure ampules? And the reason we do that is because it saves us jewels and stuff to just break his legs. Pathetic, really. Kanashi ni nara. You may notice that he died with a lot of health left, and it's because all 3 of those sections individually have their own health meter. If the body dies before any of the other parts, it just completely kills the whole thing. And I think it's the same with the head, but I've never managed to kill the head before the body. But once you kill the body, he just loses all his health instantly and dies. Get a few of these gems back. Okay. I'm excited to finish Tower of Science because I learned a really cheeky strat to avoid a really BS section toward the end, and I'm interested to see if it works on hard mode too. So this is the story of a Fernandez warrior. Well, that was difficult. We'll be right back. Do 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 do. As one final FU, you have to actually turn that one switch before it lets you end the level. So we'll do that. The blood boss is completely optional. As long as you don't walk over to it, it will never spawn. Because the first time you see it, it spawns in a cutscene. So if you just stay on the other side, it will never spawn. So there's no point to ever fight it. Which is kind of a shame because it is a unique creature that you could completely miss just by happenstance. Ow. This tower section kind of outstays its welcome, but whatever. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That's okay. It's okay, we made it. We survived. I wonder if there's a Halloween costume at Walmart for those too. Like if you wanted to be the spiked box from the Tower of Science, if you could get a costume for that. I think that'd be pretty legit. Whoa. No, 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 jump, 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 no. And then the explosion at the end to seal it. Okay, great. Oof. You do so good and then you die once and you're just like, I don't care anymore. Whatever. I think those were all just money bags anyway, so we won't worry about getting those. Ouch. Ouch. I don't even care. Oh, they always go in the lane you don't want them to. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think there's one more of these sections here. No, get up, get up, get up. Get up, Carrie, get up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh, gosh. That was wild. I don't really know what happened because the camera was behind the spike box half the time, but we got up and we jumped. That's what's important. Oh, they would put that cheeky last one in there. Thanks a lot, Konami. It's okay, we're past it. We're done. Yeah, it's a box with spikes. That's literally what it is. A box with spikes. Konami R&D worked some long nights coming up with that enemy design. Could you imagine Konami Computer Entertainment Kobe sitting around there programming this game? They're like, we need some sort of mechanic for the... Oh, do I have to kill that guy first? It's like, we need some sort of mechanic for the Tower of Science elevator section. It's like, how about some boxes with spikes on them that push you into traps? Okay. We'll have the graphic modeling team get right on it. Ow. I always thought that they were like made of flesh or something like that. Because a lot of the other stuff in this level is like semi-biological in nature. Well, we'll take that. Oh, really? Come on. The enemy's dead. Just open the gate. Yeah, good luck with that, finding Dracula's Island again. Oh yeah, this... Oh, I forgot the things get blown up in this. Oof. Let me go out and re-enter and see if I can... Yeah, that's... Hypothetically, yeah, he did, actually. Oh, whatever, Castlevania 64. See, normally you can just jump on the platforms. I mean, the guards, they don't get blown up, so you can just jump on them. But they did this to screw me over, so... Oop, jumped too far. It's one of my least favorite areas in this game. It's not really fun, it's just kind of challenged. I'm noticing a trend. All of the side-scrolling 2D areas are awful. They should have stuck with what they were going for. What the heck? I didn't move? How did that hit me? I'm just trying to, you know, just trying to hang out and get the pattern down. You guys are blasting me. Was nowhere near getting hit by that, whatever. I guess we could just YOLO it a few times and see if we could get across that way. It's almost like it doesn't matter if the bullet gets to you or not. If you're standing in front of it when it goes off, it just says it hits you. Go, Carrie, go. Yeah. So Carrie has the best slide in the game. Her down fierce kick is really good. And we even get a save point. How about that? Oh, that's where the boss is. This room kind of sucks. That explosion sound effect was reused in Symphony of the Night. I forgot for what. It's one of the sound effects in there. Oh, whatever. I think I've been cheated. Fortunately, we don't need the cross right now. The cross is decent at level 3, but it just takes up so much ammunition to use. Oh gee, a sun card, thanks. I would have rather got a sun kern. Alright, I guess we'll use another roast chicken. Well, that makes me a little nervous that we're dipping close to 5 there, but can't be helped. Good job, Carrie. Well done. And for the return, we'll just kill ourselves so that we have to do it again. I don't know why they did that. So that other platform you can jump down on and survive. But the one directly under the key where you would think you would want to just fall and walk back, it will actually kill you because Konami. I should have just stuck with pachinko. Okay, here we go. I question the effectiveness of Dracula's production scheduling to just have a series of turrets that fire at each other all day long. Oh, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Give me the roast chicken. Yeah, so I'm just going to jump down here, climb back, rather than doing that platform hopping because it's really nasty. Nobody likes it. I swear that Discord link, every single week I go and I click give me a link. How long do I want it to last? Forever. Paste the link. And then the next week they're like, oh, your Discord link is expired. It's certainly Discord doing something wrong, not me. There's no way I would ever do that. I mean, I guess if you have undead labor. A boss ranking, you mean like ranking the bosses by like how much I like them personally or how easy or hard they are? There are multiple ways we could pull that off. Edit invite link, max number of uses, no limit, never expire, generate new link, link hidden. Yeah, all of the above, yeah. I will consider it. Of course, that would mean having to play the game again to get footage. Alright, there is a secret strat to this boss. I've just got to remember what it is. It may just be this right here, just... Okay, no. They don't like me to... What in the world was that? It seems like on normal you can just run up and do that and it won't stop you, but on here we're going to need a little more finesse. Unfortunately. If I remember correctly, the world record just stands in a corner and like aims at it. There's definitely supposed to be some connection between like the Tower of Science and like what collar was supposed to be as like a scientific creation. And then you have this like master control crystal here which is controlling all of it. Obviously this was Actrice's doing, because wherever there's crystals she has something to do with it. So yeah, let's just finish off this boss from the safety of right here. This is just a game that strikes me as having a whole lot of concepts that were like inserted hodgepodge and never really fleshed out. Like, could it potentially, like, let's say in this game we learn that the reason they kidnapped Ada was to lure Cornell to the castle so they could steal his wolf form to fuel Dracula's resurrection. Well, heck, there's a story for Collar right there. Maybe they were creating him as an artificial body that Dracula was going to use. And he escaped and got free or whatever. And then so they created the Collar sub-boss to go and find him. And so Actrice had created this like power crystal to power that factory to create like all the Frankenstein whatevers. It's a lot of different concepts you could toy with there. Be patient. There's probably going to be some tricks here because it's hard mode. There we go. Whoopsie daisy. Ooh. I think the platforms are definitely moving a little faster. Keep in mind, Carrie is 12 years old doing all this, by the way. This is some Ultimate Ninja Warrior stuff here. Oh, those crystals will shoot crap at you if you're not careful. Beat it, Crystal. Ooh, axe. We almost died to get it, but... Just please, Carrie, shoot that thing and let's move on with our lives. This one's going to be tricky. There we go. Just shoot it, Fox. Alright, let's wait till that one zaps and we'll jump. Oh, that's nasty. There's one up there waiting on me. Okay. Thanks for that, everybody. Yeah, so this level, hard mode, they're just like, just put a bunch of those nasty yellow crystals everywhere. Oh, you stupid thing. Thanks a lot. Hey, the King of Lions. Sorry if I'm missing comments. This level is bad for one's health, so I'm just trying to carefully navigate it. So we have to do it as few times as possible. Yeah, Malice is something like 8 years old-ish. So, I mean, he's not even that much younger than Carrie. Oh, gosh. Get up, Carrie. Oh, I had no choice. The platform was about to despawn. So, Actrice sacrificed 100 children, she says, to attain the prize of immortality, which seems a little bit excessive, but okay. And they kidnapped Ada, who is Cornell's younger sister, with the intention of sacrificing her, but really they wanted Cornell's wolf form, is what they really wanted. So Cornell basically leaves, having sacrificed his wolf self, thinking that he saved the day. But in reality, Dracula is resurrected, and Carrie and Reinhardt have to come clean up the mess. That's the full story of CV64. And then while we're here cleaning this mess up, Henry has presumably entered the castle and is rescuing the other children that were kidnapped. Yeah, so Cornell fights Dracula, but they never really make it clear whether he fights the fake Dracula and he's just Dracula because like Cornell never finds out the truth, or if that actually is like Dracula and he's just like not resurrected to his true form. I tend to think it's the former, and that it's Cornell has every reason to believe it's Dracula, but it's actually not, and he never learns otherwise, and so the game just refers to him as Dracula. Just because, like, what would be the point of using the wolf form to bring back Dracula if he was already there? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I have them both too. Definitely don't want to get us a chicken. Fortunately, it's daytime, so Actrice will have just a little bit less hell. I have, actually. I've done the Legacy of Darkness one, and I've done the CV64 one, but it's unfinished. They're both very good for what they are. Ouch. Get up, Carrie. Hurry. This is actually a fairly interesting concept for a boss battle. I like it. Albeit a bit repetitive and cheap at times, but it's an interesting concept. As far as the boss who has a weakness that you have to break to get a hit on them. Oh. Oh. Why you do this to me, actress? Ouch. Oof. Oh. She's probably going to start pumping up the crystal output here in a second, since she's about to die. That's so cheap. Ah. Did you see that other crystal push me to the side while I had hit stun? Or in iframes, whatever. Oh, come on. I don't know, Carrie's confrontation with Actrice is just a little bit more meaningful. And I realize we're talking about the story in Castlevania 64, but just because she's a child and like the whole reason she's doing this is because she had a stepmother that loved her, whereas Actrice had a biological child that she was like, she murdered. Whereas Reinhardt and Death, like they try to make it into a decent rivalry, but it's kind of whatever. Like there's just not enough story for his romance with Rosa to be believable. That's legit creepy, I'll give him that. You should do some more pre-recorded videos with trivia. Those videos are like comfort food. How sweet. I feel like I've done so much of this game. I don't know what new I could show people, but I could do some trivia compilations. I still have to finish the Castlevania 64 iceberg video. I wrote all the things. I just have to record the audio talking about them, and then the hard part is, excuse me, the footage. You have to go get footage of all the things, and there's like 100 different things on there. Night, none of your business. Thanks for stopping by. Ortega was already a wolfman and Dracula had his powers amplified. Maybe that would have made him more useful to him. Perhaps. I do believe 100% Dracula was just using poor Ortega. For certain. Because he knew he wanted to do anything to get back at Cornell, so... He was just using his lust for revenge. I can never remember which side the key is on here. Here, let me follow. Where is the... Okay, there it is, I think. Getting close to the end here, guys. Yeah, I don't see any. It's got to be over there. This is a level I don't care for. I like the 64 version better because it's kind of short and sweet. One last platforming challenge before the final showdown, whereas in this one it's just artificially lengthened out the wazoo. So there we go. Yeah, so the door is up here. There's some goodies over there, but I don't know if they're worth picking up. We don't want to spend just too much more gold, or we're going to end up having to fight Renan. And that will be a damper on our resources. I guess we'll go over there just to see what these two are. Because if one of them's red jewels, it'll be worth it. Oh, that's definitely worth it. Okay. I'm glad we came over here now. Oof. Dang, Carrie has a great long jump. Money. We'll probably get like... I can't remember how much it is to fight Renan. I think it's like 25. It's a lot. It's a fairly large amount of gold you have to... You have to like farm money to be able to fight Renan. But we don't want to do that. We don't want to have to fight Renan because that's going to stretch our already thin chicken reserve. Oh, she's trying to aim at the one through the wall. I can't even hit the one in front of me. Stop. Why are there so many? Why are there so many flea men? There's way too many flea men. Oh no, look at all the bone pillars. Well, they're not aggroed, so let's just kill them. Nice job, Konami. Very well done. Excellent tech. Yeah, I know we need the red jewels, but we also need to not die here, so. Now we can grab them safely. Oh, if I can kill the one over there without having to... That's handy. The hard mode is substantially more challenging, but some of the decisions they made end up balancing it out so that it's not as hard as like maybe they intended it to be. The overall strength of the sub-weapons and the tendency to give you red jewels instead of healing items, it just kind of shifts the difficulty around because it makes you a lot more offensively potent as opposed to just like tanking your way through stuff. So it's almost like a glass cannon mode. This section's always annoying. One of my least favorite parts, but nothing to it but to do it, as Gerald from Hey Arnold used to say. Nothing to it but to do it. Hey Arnold was like a top tier Nicktoon. I'm just going to let the camera catch up with itself because right now it doesn't know what it's doing. Oh, it's 300. Okay. Then we should be fine to get one or two more healing items. Fortunately, the last boss, the final form, is the only one that's difficult. The first two are relatively tame. The second one being slightly easier because you don't have to worry about the suck attack. S-U-C-C. It gives you that good suck. Alright, there's a safer way to get... Yeah, I think we just leap of faith onto this. There we go. That will kill us, so... So like some of this is just like obviously like to make the game longer. That was like the max I could fall without taking damage. So mission accomplished there, guys. Oh, come on. Carrie's magnet grip failed me. At least I didn't take damage. It's okay. The platforms spin faster on hard mode, so it doesn't take as longer, which is nice. Sweet, power up. Let's go. Wouldn't it be great if we could carry that power up to the last boss? The last time I played through this, the game crashed before the last boss and we couldn't get it to stop. So I think it was something with the emulator. Hopefully that won't happen this time, and if it does, I apologize. There we go. There we go. That's pretty much the worst of the platforming. There's a little bit of silliness in the next room we have to survive, but other than that, to avoid getting flambéed here. Oh yeah, here we go. Jaime, I don't know if you're still around, but I was checking my Steam games earlier, and you'll never guess what I actually own a copy of. If you guessed Jet Set Radio Future. I think the first one may just be Jet Set Radio. I do own a copy of it. Excuse me. In the words of Peppy Hare, we're getting close to the base. Yeah, Cornell at least gets some more bosses that the other characters don't get. That's his one saving grace. And the werewolf form it's interesting, but it's half-baked. They didn't do enough with it to make it really stand out. And it's extremely broken. It just wipes the floor with most bosses. So it's like, hey, Cornell, we gave you a bunch of new bosses, but also here's a mechanic that kills them near instantly. So it's like, eh. Now let's wait just a second. Once again, let me point out that Carrie is 12 years old. And she's just doing that bar right there like it's a champ, like a world-class Olympian. Hey Mooski, I didn't see you slip in. You may even be gone, but I see you now. I hope we can make that in time that we don't have to stop. Oh gosh, we're gonna get crispy. Ooh, we made it, okay. Oh, we made it with plenty of time. The thing is very generous. I thought, since it was hard mode, it would go off a little faster, but okay. Okay, this part can be tricky. Let's watch this a second. We should be able to jump that. Nope, we cannot. But for some reason we didn't take damage, so it's cool, I guess. Okay. We got a free one there. We should have been dead. I think what happened, the animation of Carrie getting knocked by that the metal bar, put her in like the down state, and I don't think you can take damage in that state. However, gravity still affects you, so she fell to the ground, but she was fine. Mr. Milton Schwartz says, hey yourself. In the words of the famous Sean Connery, hay is for horses. We're just helping a 12-year-old girl defeat the Lord of Darkness, no biggie. Don't really want to use any healing items here. Could I go under it? No, what are you doing? Oh, the camera is driving me crazy. Okay. Wonder if we could cha-cha real smooth and fall back to the starting area. It's more annoying than anything. Just have to walk back and slidle across this thing here. I'm good. I hope you are as well. I would be better if I could avoid falling off this platform and not getting stabbed at the same time. Although if the thing hits you, you don't take fall damage, so that's nice. I think we're just going to have to avoid the fire and then jump it when it comes back around, but it's facing the wrong way. Again, on hard mode, the thing is faster. Normally, it's about half that speed. There we go. It wasn't pretty, but we made it. Perfect. Perfect. If they really wanted to be cruel, they would have taken the save crystal right here away, because that saves you from having to do. I guess they thought because of the momentum changes right here, that wouldn't be very fair. So, because the game doesn't tell you this, but while you're on this platform, the momentum will actually push your jump forward. But it's a mechanic that isn't really explained anywhere, so. This part is really, really annoying too. Because I'm not even really sure what the correct method that they expect you to do here is. Like, you can't just walk straight off or you'll get hit. If you try to jump onto that, you'll live, but you'll die if your health is low. So we may have to sacrifice one of our chickens, which makes me angry, but it is what it is. And then completely fail. Okay, great. It's okay, that's why there's a save point there. Yeah, see, watch the... Carrie goes flying forward right there. But nothing tells you that that's going to be the case. This game has a weird thing with like jumping and momentum. The PAL version, because of the frame rate, you can actually skip the blue gondola checkpoint as Reinhardt and the tunnel level, because the frame rate on that thing is through the roof and it pushes you. Like if you jump at just the right time, it will send you flying. So let's heal and then let's attempt this again. We need to jump more straight ahead because of the camera screwing with me. Yeah, see how much damage you have to do to get that? I'm not even sure what the correct way to do that part is. I think they want you to jump and like move to the left and slide down, but no, that's just a pain in the behind. It's too risky. You could fall off and have to redo the whole section. We don't want that. Power up! Let's save before we buy these in case we end up having to fight Renan. I wonder why in one game she's like 12 and she's 16 in the other, why she doesn't change appearance in those 4 years, and why Malice doesn't either. What 2 games do you mean? Let's see, we got 4 roast beefs. Alright, hopefully we don't run into Renan. If we do, we'll go back. Legacy of Darkness and 64 are the same like timeline and story. Just Legacy gives you the prequel chapter. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's only one enemy left between us and the hard mode clear. No level 3 axe, but I kind of figured that because it's just so easy to die. No Renan fight, that's good. And I'm assuming we didn't take so long as to have to fight Charlie Vincent either. No Charlie Vincent fight. Unless they change the instruction manuals between games, she's supposed to be the same age in both. Now, I mean, obviously she's like a very young child at the time Cornell's quest takes place, but... There we go. I ain't afraid of no fire. Roast chicken. Masterfully done, Carrie. Masterfully done. Alright, let's take a stock of our inventory. Not that there's a whole lot we could go back and get. We'll do the sun card. I've heard that this doesn't affect the final boss's health, but maybe it does. We can't get the bad ending now, so we might as well. 8 roast chickens, 4 roast beefs, 3 bosses. Let's save. We're not going to get any better than that. And who knows, the boss might actually drop some stuff for us. He's trying to give me that good suck right to start. Oh gosh. There we go. Let's take a hit right off. Let's take 2 hits right off the bat. We're off to a wonderful start. Gotta focus. Oh, we got a freebie. There we go. Can't have more than 9, so we might as well use it. Oh, we got a roast beef. It's a high dollar drop, Clark, if you don't mind me asking how much it set you back for. A good suck. Nope. Oof. Save. I want to try to, if at all possible, save the axes for the last phase. Another roast beef. Ah. These drops. This is insanely good drop luck. Because the last boss does tons of damage if you get hit. He can even one-shot you with his nuclear blast, so we don't want that. It's pretty much just stay at full health and hope for the best. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh set called Legacy of Darkness. I mean, hey, they're both owned by Konami, so I guess if you got the rights, why not, right? Whee! There's a cutscene of Malice riding an evil black unicorn with a horn right there. I have actually died right here before, so that's why I was taking that so careful. Alright, now we get to go to Hansumu Dracula. One way you can kind of do this part is to stand in a corner and then look at all the others. If he spawns, shoot at the one he spawns at. If not, he's behind you. Carrie's level 3 shot is just like stupid busted, so. Power wave. Ouch. So far, so good. We've only had to use one healing item, and it was a freebie. Ouch. Let's go ahead and heal up just to be safe. All right, Dracula. Oops, I wasted an axe. I guess Carrie had an axe to grind. Where is the... Centipede Dracula. This guy can one-shot you if you're not careful, so we need to heal up. He may even be able to do it from full health. I'm not sure. We got to get in there and get some hits. Yeah, that attack, I'm pretty sure kills you instantly if it hits. Or dang near. Yeah, you see what that did? Great. This is going to be fun. We got to just get up there and spam some... Yeah, get up, Carrie. Yeah, let's throw some of these axes. We can't take them with us. Spam the axes while we charge our bolt. Ah! Get up, Carrie. Ah, this boss is so nasty. On hard. And that little ball he's got hovering around him, that can trigger one of those nuclear explosions, which will insta-kill you. So we're trying to keep it away from us. No! Get up, get up. And plus the camera has no idea what's going on either, so it's just like trying to do its best. We're so far away from the boss, we actually lost sight of him. Okay, he's dead. We got him. Whew! Very nice. Right on time, too. It's 12:04. Perfect. Ay caramba. Yeah, that was fun. Right at 3 hours. Not bad for a non-speedrun attempt of hard mode. Yep, I'm in that old central time, so usually after midnight, it's time for this old guy to hit the hay there. So of course next Monday I'll be streaming same as usual. I'm hoping to try to line up something special for that Monday since it's the last one before Halloween. But also, I should be around for Kumite in Tennessee. I'll be doing some coverage of that on the channel. I do not expect to make it very far into that tournament, but I think it'll be a fun experience nonetheless. It's like, I gotta sit down. I'm only 12 years old. It's hard on the knees. I can't be doing this kind of stuff. That's a good goal, Mooski. You think you're gonna be ready for top 8 by next weekend? Oh, are you competing in DBZ as well? I'm just doing Tekken. I'm gonna just Tekken it up all weekend. Look at that sweet horse graphic there with the strap going like into its midsection. They didn't even bother to put the strap around the horse's neck. This Super Mario right here. I like how he doesn't say bye, he just rides off. He's like, all right, forget you, kid. It's not the best ending, but it does what it's supposed to. Carrie needs a nap. She got bags under her eyes. It would have been nice if there had been like a little monologue here with Carrie like reminiscing about her stepmom. It just would have made her like battle with Actrice and all that a little more interesting, but they just kind of dial it in. Reinhardt gets the better ending dialogue, even though Carrie's is probably a little more meaningful. She hit the ground kind of hard there. One wonders what would be next for Carrie, because, I mean, she's only 12 years old. She has magical powers, so she's not really going to be accepted by the general population because of, obviously, what happened to her mother. She's probably seen some stuff, to put it lightly and use advertiser-friendly language. So who knows what was next for Carrie Fernandez. This game, unfortunately, never got a sequel, so we'll never know. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff they didn't name or they didn't put in the game or use that unfortunately is just wasted. Anyway, folks, that's all for tonight's stream. Join us next Monday and keep an eye out for more videos this week and next week, especially as Kumite in Tennessee goes on. If you're not a member of the Discord, there's another link that hopefully actually works. You can hop in there and get updates about the channel and what's going on and make video requests. Admiral McFish is in there, so if you like bosses and unused characters, you can hop over to his channel, and he's a very active participant in there, always letting us know what's up with his channel as well. So stop by. It's a good time. It's free. There's no premium Discord or anything. Just hop in there and join the chat. Anyway, I hope you all stay safe. Until next I see you. Thanks for stopping by and watching. We had a lot of viewers tonight. I appreciate that all. Let me know in the comments and on the channel and in the comments in Discord what kind of Castlevania 64 content you want to see next, because apparently we're a Castlevania 64 channel now.